Hello, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the energy around you is. I hear unexpected blessings. So this is going to be a powerful time that's coming up for you. Like powerful changes that are in store. Oh, that's beautiful. Look what I see so far. So this is awakening. A lot of you are going through a spiritual awakening. The Four of Wands represents marriage and commitment. And then the Magician, that's manifestations. So I hear slightly irritated. Right now, some of you can be slightly irritated because according to your judgment, you feel like things are not working out the way that you were expecting. The big old powerful word, expecting, expectations. Spirit wants you to know that it's time for you to change the way you view things, or for you to change the way you do things. It can be both. Change the way you view things and change the way you do things. Maybe this is exactly where you are. You're starting to go within. I hear powerful manifestation. Like this is going to be a powerful manifestation period for you. And once again, I keep hearing it. Like it's time for you to alter your views. The only way that you can truly alter your views is by getting another perspective. And then I hear gaining clarity. So it can be through a reader. Maybe you could have went to a reader to gain clarity. And then for a lot of you too, I hear tapping into your own intuition. I hear isolation and seclusion. So you're sitting with yourself and you're listening to the voice of God or to the angels for guidance, and you're trying to find a way to adapt to changes. I hear there are heavy energies that are around you. I also hear that there is a loophole. So in exploring your options in the dating world, some of you guys feel as if you could have been with someone who is an extremist. Maybe they had high expectations, or vice versa. Maybe someone felt as if you had high expectations. Or you just felt as if somebody who could have been in your energy field was very impulsive. I hear flamboyant. So somebody, you could have found out that somebody was bisexual if they're flamboyant. And then I also hear like a jack of all trades. So you can be establishing multiple revenues for yourself to get income. And you're trying to align yourself with all that is for your highest good, which means taking your power back. I think some of you guys are really, really fed up, and you're to the point where you're taking your power back and your energy from a lot of people, a lot of situations. You just feel like they're not worth it. They're a waste of time. And I hear overcomplicated. So anything that you feel is just causing you way too much complication and is starting to stress you and drain your energy, you're automatically pulling your energy back in, or calling your energy back in. If you are calling your energy back in, to me, this sounds like you are doing rituals and decluttering your space. So you're probably at a time where you are throwing a lot of things out, getting rid of the clutter. It can also be in your mind. Maybe you are finding a quiet space that is purified. You probably purify a room. You probably use sage. or incense, or you probably burn candles to purify a room and sit in a quiet space in order for you to declutter your mind. Lots of chaos and confusion. It can also even be around the workplace. There could be a lot of drama on your job and you don't want nothing to do with it. Okay. I just heard gross. So some of you guys are about to get a promotion, or you're going to change your job field. A lucrative business is on the horizon for you. And stagnation and blocks are going to be removed. And I hear complaining. So a lot of you guys can be at a place where you're complaining a lot. If not, you're around a coworker who complains too much and it's annoying. Shut up. Let me stop. Somebody complains too damn much. I keep hearing about this complaining. Or maybe you just tired of people complaining because you got your own damn shit to worry about. I feel drained. A lot of you are really feeling depleted. And I keep hearing a business deal. So there's some type of business deal that is about to go down for you. Like something's about, you're going to pull something off, something that you've been contemplating or working on. It's going to work in your favor. Like Spirit is saying all is well for whoever that is for. Yeah, I heard whoever, it's a job change. And I hear skeptical. So you could have been going back and forth. Should I go? Should I go? Should I go? Back and forth, back and forth. You could have been draining yourself. This is probably why I said I felt draining. Your confusion. Your things could have been up in the air. You didn't know what to do. And I hear pulling the plug. Like you're finally gonna do what works for you. And I hear a higher realm and distance. So somebody can be at a distance from you. You could be in a relationship and the person feels distant, or you both can be emotionally distant from each other. I hear cut ties. So somebody cut ties and the other person is at a loss for words. Someone is holding on to hope in this connection, that you guys can strengthen your bond again. Someone is daydreaming about changes or daydreaming about the possibilities of what things could potentially be, or where is it going to go, or what's going to become of this, what's going to become of us. Someone has a lot of questions about where the future lies with this relationship or close bond. And somebody is just ready for an elevated love. Like they're tired of these dead end relationships. They're tired of dead end friendships. They're tired of dead end jobs. And I did hear complaining. So somebody is just done. They're tired. And they sick of being tired and shit. Sorry. I know y'all be like, oh, I have my headphones on when y'all bang the deck. It hurts my ears. Somebody feels that somebody is a habitual liar. And they're disgusted by how this person moves. So they separated themselves from this person because they feel like they're a habitual liar, and they turned off. Either they turned off or they turned up, like ready to call somebody out on their bullshit. And then they say, like, you know what? They're not even worth my time. I'm not going to even waste my time and energy on calling people out. So you took your energy back. Okay. So I hear a lack of foresight. It's as if somebody is trying to see how things will happen, how things will unfold. And then I hear, he wasn't man enough for me. That sounds like Tony Braxton's song. Somebody must be playing music. Like, all right. If anybody is in a situation where they're confused, I keep hearing like a lack of clarity. It's time for you to draw your energy back in. All right? Anyone who makes you feel conflicted, defeated, and if they ghost you, they no longer are putting energy or time into this connection. I hear convincing. Stop convincing people to stay with you. That's not authentic love. If you have to convince somebody to love you and stay with you, it's not worth it. You need to take your power back. And then I hear a drought. So somebody could be going through a drought where they're not as intimate as they used to be. I don't know if you're practicing celibacy or if you just stopped having sex. If you did, this is the most powerful thing that you could have ever done. Because let me tell you something. The hardest thing to detach yourself from is like a soul tie. And soul ties are mostly created through sexual intimacy. You know? It's basically like that emotional bond that you guys share through sex. Let me tell you something. Emotions will have you delusional as shit. They will have you convinced that there's something there that isn't. So be careful with that sexual energy. Like, don't be so quick to give it up, you know? Allow a person to get to know you for you before, and make sure that they're equally invested in you before you start having sex. Because once you start having sex, especially if they're good in bed, it's going to cloud your judgment. You're not going to be able to make rational decisions. And the thing when it comes to men and women, men are way more logical when they think. So sex ain't going to make a man stay, but it will make him play. Oh, shoot. It will make him play. It ain't going to make him stay, though. You know? So just be careful with that. And I keep hearing drifting apart. Like, somebody's truly drifting apart. And this is making someone so anxious, like they don't know what to do. And that's the thing, like, your anxiety is due to resistance, like fear, resistance. And so you give away your power. And you say things like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for them to decide. You don't wait for anyone to decide or make a call on your life. That's why they said for you to have strong boundaries in place and to be very intentional in your dating life. That up in the air shit will leave you more confused and I don't even know. It's just, it's a very confusing, uncomfortable feeling. You have to take your power back. You got to lay down the foundation. You got to lay down the law. You got to let a person know, due to your boundaries that are in place, of what you're willing to accept and what you're not. And if this person is not willing to meet you halfway, then once I'm about to get angry. Let me pick up my tea. I know I need a tea. I'm about to get mad. Pop off. No, once a person stops working with you, that is no longer a relationship. You are solo. You can't work on a relationship by yourself. And you can feel it. For any of you Sagittariuses that are empaths, you can literally feel when someone energetically pulls from you. It's like you can feel their emotions being tucking out your soul. You feel it. So, and then the sad thing is what it does, it creates a runner chaser energy. So once a person takes their energy back, or they stop giving in, it causes the other person to chase more, beg more, stay more, in hopes that this person will be with them. The effects of that is they end up discarding you, or because you lost your self-respect by begging someone to stay, it makes them lose respect for you, or makes them see like the energy and like they feel they feel the desperation in the energy. And what they do is they use that to chain you in. That's why, and I know that's why, make sure a man or a woman is fully invested in you before you emotionally attach yourself. And it's different. Like if you've been in a marriage for like 20 years, it's different, because in a marriage, it's like you both, your husband, your wife, whatever your preference is, there's so many growth changes that you both go through internally. So there's probably lots of ego deaths and separations, and you two coming back together as husband and wife, because you guys are changing. All right, I feel like I'm going too far. And then I hear bragging. So I'm about to let me drink my tea again. I don't like that. I heard the word bragging. That's another thing too. Like when a man or a woman realizes that they have you hooked, they'll brag about it. It's almost like they lose value in the connection and they brag about it. It's like it feeds their ego. Don't let nobody have that energy over you. As soon as they stop investing in you, you can, of course, you're going to speak up. Like what's going on? They probably going to say, "Oh no, nothing. I just have this to do. I just have that to do." Put your boundaries in place. Give them a limit. If you notice that by within a 2-week span or whatever you say, they're still not trying to put in any work, or they go cold on you, release it. The notion that there is one specific person in the world that is assigned to your life, that's not true, by the way. I want you to, this is so important. Free will is the realest thing you'll ever hear. People can do whatever they want with their free will. If you're on a spiritual journey and you are elevating yourself and you're putting in the spiritual work because you're trying to heal yourself, and you have a partner, they don't want to put in the work, you can't force change on someone. And think about yourself when you were a child. When your parents would force you to do shit, it would make you rebel. That's what it is in a relationship. The more you force things down people's throat, they rebel against the change. So try not to feed into that. A lot of people don't want to put in the work because it's hard. It's hard for some people to sit with themselves and look into themselves, and it takes a lot of accountability and a lot of responsibility, and a lot of people just they're just not down for it. They don't want to face themselves. They don't want to face the sad, harsh shit that went on in their life. A lot of people, they're not committed to doing the inner work. A lot of people, believe it or not, they will leave this world being unawoken because they refuse to address the issues inside of them, and you can't do nothing about that. When you do it, that's all it does, is causes an energy of resistance. That's all it does. Pray for acceptance. I always tell people that. Stay in your power so that whatever is meant for you it will align with you. It will align with you. As you raise your vibration, different things will align with you. You go through many spiritual deaths as you grow, and there's going to be lots of things that you lose. People, jobs, lovers, as you elevate, but then the truth is, what you lose, you get back, but it will be of more quality. Okay? That was a lot. I feel like I've been talking forever. I knew I needed tea. My throat feels dry now. I'm talking too much. All right. I keep hearing an elevated love. An elevated love is in the forecast. For some of you, it might be March. March might be a month of significance. Yeah. See? I knew that. Not two people. This is either a lot of mental confusion over a commitment, or this can be a lot of, I hear stagnation. There's a lot of stagnation, miscommunications, and I hear the vibe is off. So it's basically like the vibe has changed in your relationship. And if this is in the reverse, it's basically like there could be no communication between you and someone right now, you know? So like it's like things are up in the air. And I hear not wanting to tolerate anybody's disrespect. So someone could have put their foot down, like, I'm not going to tolerate this. Like, treat me as I deserve, or as much as I love you, or as much as I adore you, or as much as I want this to work, I refuse to stay if you can't treat me like I deserve. That's what it seems like. Yeah. And this is a soulmate card. And this is the Lovers. You could be with a Gemini or a water sign. But it just looks like somebody is emotionally closed off, or somebody has shut down emotionally in this connection. And there's love there. This is the soulmate card. This is the Lover. There's love here. It still shows the Four of Wands. So this could be a marriage, or this had the potential to lead to marriage. But somebody isn't communicating, or they're barely communicating, and they have emotionally drifted from the connection, and it's causing a lot of chaos and arguing, or someone could be up in their head about this connection because I hear reliable. Someone feels as if someone is not reliable. Yeah. So things are not growing. It's like a lot of stagnation in this connection. Let me see. That's beautiful. It shows the wheel. I hear have mercy on me. What's that all about? Yeah. So you could have been connected to an earth sign, but someone feels like they're going to turn down an offer because they just feel like there's not enough stability. I hear instability. It's too much instability in this connection, so somebody is moving away, you know? Yeah, somebody's moving away because they feel like they're not getting the fulfillment that they truly desired. See, this is somebody who is untying themselves from this connection. Somebody's walking away. I hear pure chaos. So this looks like a breakup. You could have also been connected to a Cancer. So this looks like a breakup. And it's like, I guess it had a potential for like a passionate new beginning, but it looks like things are currently not moving forward. Yeah, this is sad. But this looks like commitment here. This looks like commitment. Like you guys still have this relationship or this partnership and nobody's putting in the work. It's like two people who just gave up. Yeah. See, someone feels like this was a waste of time. And also you could have been connected to a Pisces, but somebody just feels like there possibly could be withholding. There could be secrets. It could be the unknown, like not knowing where this is going to go, but feels like this was a waste of time. Like they wasted their time investing in a situation. I hear lack of closure. You could have also felt as if whoever, you or the cross watcher, was just very manipulative or didn't communicate truthfully. Somebody feels like you're withholding information, or you could be hiding a secret. I hear secret affair. For someone, the unknown truly scares them. Like somebody feels as if the other person is unpredictable, and it scares them. The fact that they can't. I hear control. It's like one person wants to control the dynamic of this relationship. Like fixated. They're fixated on their belief system of how they feel things should go. And then the other person, it seems like they're more like free-spirited. And I hear mixed emotions. So somebody could be going back and forth. You know, 1 minute you're done with the person. Then the next minute you want to make this work. Then the next minute you're done with the person. You know, I even see someone like attempting to pick up the phone and call the person. And it's like a tug of war. Like somebody's fighting with their ego. It's like their ego versus their heart. That's what it looks like. And whoever you're whoever you're with, I hear created an entanglement. The lack of communication is creating more of an entanglement. And I hear harshness. Because of the lack of communication on both of y'all parts, there probably is some harshness involved. Speculations, you're trying to filling in what possibly could be causing the disruption of this relationship instead of just talking about it. And then somebody is mesmerized, you know? Like there's a high level of attraction in this connection. Maybe it's belief systems. Like you both have, I think it has to do with belief systems. Like, let me keep going. I feel like I have a point with that. Like belief systems, like arguing about one's choice. Like you have your way, they have their way. And not able to like compromise or meet in the middle. Let me see. What's the secret? Oh, some type of secret came out. Clarify. Yeah. So with the secret, it could either be that someone's not putting work into this connection because they have a third party who is pregnant. If it's not that, right? Because it don't always have to be about a third party, right? If not, the secret is out. Like somebody realized that they stopped putting work in this connection because they're putting their love back into them. I keep hearing it. Somebody is fostering changes. Like somebody's truly working on themselves. They're like, ooh, I hear addicted. They could be addicted to healing themselves, like addicted to doing better. I hear fulfilling mothering role. So with the Empress, this could be a mom who's this, you know what? I'm not going to work on this connection. I can put all this time and devotion into my children and into myself. Like somebody truly just wants to get to their goals. Like they're determined to do whatever they have to do in order to get to where they truly want to be in life. This is the way I see this. This looks like somebody who is truly powerful or stepping into their power. And like using energy. So this is somebody working on their energy field. This is somebody who could be very therapeutic, like truly working on themselves. And they will close off anything or cut anybody off who is going to get into the way of them fulfilling their life's purpose and goals. Somebody ain't playing. Somebody ain't got time. Shit. Somebody ain't got time. Damn. Ooh, baby. But yeah. It's conflicting energy, because even though this person is doing all that or going off, it's still a burden to let this connection go. Like, it's truly a burden to let this connection go. Like, it's hard for the person to walk away. And someone is going through a spiritual awakening. I hear sleepless nights. Because you're going through a spiritual awakening, you're probably having sleepless nights. I hear goosebumps. So is somebody getting chills? If you're getting chills, that's the angels. They're trying to calm your soul down or heal your soul. It's letting you know that the angels, they are with you and they're working with you and they're trying to heal you. Shoot, I started rubbing my arm. Why am I rubbing myself? I'm like rubbing my arm. Like, hush. You know, that's the angels. That's all I'm about to say. Why am I rubbing my arms? It's like the angels are with you. They're like, you know, like how a baby's crying and you rock the baby and rub its back. Like, hush. The angels are with you doing that. They're telling you, hush. Hush, baby, hush. We got you. You're safe. You're protected. They have you. The angels have you. Let me find out, Sag. Let me find out. They're with you. Going through this change. I hear deepening of the heart. And making a way for you. Let's see. And transparency is very important. Yeah. Like somebody's truly like resisting releasing this connection. This shows resistance to release a connection. I don't know. If you are connected to an earth sign, if you're not connected to an earth sign, you could just be focusing on your pentacles, like working, trying to find a way to embrace the changes in your life, trying to find a way to fill your cup and plant your seeds for money. This is somebody who's working really hard. I keep feeling like manifestation, you know? So somebody, they don't trust this situation, and it's a missed opportunity. So this looks like one person lost hope and they're walking away because they don't trust the situation and they're just going to fulfill and work on their own destiny, and someone else is holding on to hope. This is it. This is, yeah, somebody wants a renewal and they're having a hard time releasing this. And the other person is going to take their loss and work on themselves. Like somebody just doesn't trust something about this situation. Something about this situation. I keep hearing ego. I keep hearing ego. Yeah. To me, when I see this in reverse, I just feel like someone who could be ego driven or all about themselves, you know? I also hear harnessing pain. Somebody could be harnessing a lot of pain. Somebody's not happy about being single either. Like somebody's truly starting to feel lonely. Oh, man. Yeah. Somebody's not happy about this separation, you know? It looks like there's a lack of communication. It could be somebody still withholding the fact that somebody's preventing this connection from growing. They could be very pessimistic, like have pessimistic views. And they're withholding the fact that they really wanted this to work, and they are getting lonely. And this could be making them really sad and feeling like depressed. Yeah, someone stuck in the past. Clarify that. Ooh. Jesus. Oh. Okay. So these are two different energies. The person who is walking away because they don't trust this is basically like they're suffering in silence, you know? They're going over details and they feel lost, confused. They feel bitter and resentful. They feel depressed. And they're withholding the fact that they truly wanted this to work. They really, really did. So they're going through, it's basically like they're going through the grieving process of this connection being over. And then the other person is like, I don't want to lose this connection. Like they're still hopeful that they can renew things. Like they don't want to lose this connection. So one person is done and the other person is still holding on to hope. And this is somebody trying to release or put an end to all their past betrayals, deceptions, and trying to manifest a new beginning. So one person is trying to heal. I hear the betterment. They're trying to get better in order to save this relationship, while the other person is just feeling like the relationship is already gone. And look at this. The ego. I hear dominating. Like this person could have like severe control issues. That's what I feel, you know? And this shows the Emperor. Like they're trying to work on gaining balance. They have severe control issues. And they're trying to regain balance. And they're juggling whether they should back down from this connection. To avoid drama. So they're backing down to avoid drama. Here goes, yeah. And then this shows the, like, putting an end to somebody coming in and out, in and out, in and out. This can also be like the player card, you know? Someone who shows up in your life, has so much energy. This looks like it's going to take off, and then all of a sudden they go silent. Then they come back again with all this energy, excited, ready to take off, and then they go silent. So this shows a completion. This is justice. It's basically like whatever was meant to happen in this connection, it happened for a reason. Like there's powerful lessons in this situation. Powerful lessons. I just said that, a completion. This is a big completion of a cycle. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's not beautiful, but it looks like this cycle has pushed someone closer into their higher self and into healing even deeply. Healing more deeply than before. And this person, they just seem like they're at a loss for words. Like they don't even know what it happened, and just the thought of it just pisses them off, because they had a high level of excitement that this will work out, and it didn't. All right, Spirit. Yeah. So with the 3 of Cups, I'm going to see what the 3 of Cups represent. But it just basically saying like somebody's just giving up. Somebody's giving up on this connection because they just feel like they don't have the strength to continue anymore, you know? Like they're giving up. They could be giving up on the connection and, I don't know, celebrating, going out, having drinks with friends, trying to live their best life, trying to get happy because the situation truly makes them uneasy. Yeah. Somebody's restless, disconnecting from this connection, and they cut off communication, and they're out living their best life, like trying to get happy again. All right, Spirit. Let me get one card. This is so many cards. Let me clean this up. I hear excitement in interview. Like somebody's excited because they have an interview. Like an unexpected call. You have an interview. You're excited about it. Spirit, what are the possible outcomes? There's a new beginning here. A new beginning that's going to have a firm foundation for you. Yeah, this is moving on. You're moving on from deception and feeling defeated, you know, you're moving on from deception, feeling defeated, and mental confusion. And the universe is going to pour out, like, grant you favor. You have to stand your ground. It's just basically you standing your ground. Stand up. Like, don't allow someone to just think they can treat you however they want to. You know, you're taking a stand for yourself. You're tired of people just thinking that they can come up in your life, treat you however. Like you're taking a stand. Like you're going to wait for the person who is meant for you. Yeah. You're tired of taking losses, and there's new love that's gonna begin. The only thing with this new love, I don't know if it's going to be the old person coming back, or is this the end, like the transition from you finally leaving this broken relationship and transitioning into a higher relationship. I hear flirt. To me, this seems like new energy. And they're telling you it is safe for you to love. So maybe you're going to be going out, you're going to be texting, you're going to be flirting, you're going to be meeting someone. Spirit wants you to stay optimistic about your love life, so don't give up. And this is children. You could be spending more time with your children, trying to focus on your children. And this shows soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And see this deception. And you do deserve love. And give your relationship a chance. So with this deception, I just feel like with this deception, somebody could be possibly just holding back. Clarify deception. Ooh. This is crazy. So the deception could be whoever you could have been with. I hear problematic and changes. There's a possibility for some of you guys that there is changes ahead for you and this person. You know, maybe the deception is like somebody has walked away, but they're truly going to regain balance. They could have ended this situation. They could have walked away. And they could be on like a spiritual journey. Maybe they're still in love with you and taking their time, to regain their strength and their balance. And communication could possibly come through for you and this person. Possibly. If not, it could be a new lover that's going to come in. Because I keep seeing manifestation and then like an ending. So to me, it could be a death and a rebirth. I don't know if it's a situation that's resurrected and you give this person another chance. You guys are going to go for another go round. Or if this is done and then you have a new soulmate that comes in. Okay? So I send you so much love and light. I hope this resonates. I feel like I've been on here forever. Bye.